Ladies and gentlemen, sisters and brothers, Muslims and Christians, non-Muslim and non-Christians, I greet you with the greeting words of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. When translated to English, it means peace and the blessing of the Most High be upon you. Shalom, shalom. My topic of today is about life is like a battle. Only a stable and a strong mind can win this battle, but not a weak mind like religious mind. Strong men do not announce their changes. They executed them in silence. So stop apologizing all the time. Stop saying sorry for nothing or to please someone. A man does not apologize for being who he is. Stop explaining your decision. You do not owe anyone an explanation for how you live your life. Stop fearing being alone, because being alone is not a disease that needs medicine. It is a skill you must master. Stop gossiping. Talking about others is admitting your own life is not interesting enough. Lions do not waste time discussing sheep. Stop being always the funniest one in the room, because false humor is disguised desperation. Your worth is not measured by how you make others laugh. Stop as if you are a busy man. I am so busy means I am so insecure. Stop needing to win every argument. Some debates are not worth your energy. Win an argument with a fool and you will become a fool. Because only fools want to win an argument instead of learning from the argument. Stop believing you need your family, friends, or colleagues' approval to be happy. Loving your family, friends, or colleagues does not mean sacrificing your authenticity on the altar of their expectation. Always be ready to lose anyone, because people change like season. One day you are their everything, and the next day you are just a memory. Loyalty is rare, promise fade, and feelings shift. People swear they will stay, but when the storm comes, they disappear. That is why you should never beg for anyone to stay if they want to go. Those who truly value you will never question your worth. So focus on yourself, build your life, and protect your peace, because at the end of the day, the only person who will never leave you is you. Silence is power, and distance brings clarity. When you stop chasing, you see who is real. When you stop giving, you see who is genuine. Not everyone who claps for you is happy for you, and not everyone who smiles at you has good intentions. So move wisely, watch action instead of words, because the right people will never make you fight for a place in their life, and the wrong ones will leave you when they realize you will not settle for less than you deserve. The greatest battle you will fight is not outside of you, but it is within you, and that is your mind. Every success you will achieve, every failure you will encounter, every breakthrough you will make, every setback you will experience, all of these begin with a single thought, and that is your mind. Your mind is either your most powerful asset or your most dangerous enemy. You have no other enemies than yourself. When you fail in everything, blame yourself and not blame any entity outside yourself. Most people let their thought be controlled by a mere human being like them. By allowing so, they got distracted by negativity, noise, and doubt. The best and the only holy scripture written by the God or the Most High without the assistance and the intervention of mankind is our brain. Our brain is a complex organ that acts as the body control center, receiving and interpreting nerve signals to manage all body functions, thought, emotion, and movement. The brain is composed of billions of nerve cells called neurons. No man born of a woman can read the entire human brain at functional level. But we allow so-called religious leaders who are sheikh, pastors, and others who are sometimes lunatic to play with our minds instead of using our minds. This is because we are too lazy to use our God-given holy scripture. We live the life of an autopilot, never realizing the only way to shape our destiny is to discipline the way we think. But not you who are listening to me. You are listening to me because you want more. You are listening to me because you know that success is not about lucky, talent, or chance. It is about mastering your mind. Those who learn to discipline their thinking rise above a distraction. They focus with precision. They control their emotion. They make powerful decisions, and they build lives that others can only dream about. This is rare in our Zongo communities. Our Zongo communities lack discipline. That's why we are lagging behind. Because of lack of discipline and the inability to control their emotions, most of our Zongo youth do not have access to learn a skill. Those who get a chance to learn a skill end up disrespecting their masters and to some extent beating their masters. So, in this case, how can you beat your master? That is what is happening to our Zongo youth. So, some of them stop going to work due to little misunderstanding they have with their boss. To add salt to the injury, the guardians, the families, or the parents who should encourage these youngsters not to quit, advise them to quit. Every intention, every business, every movement, every personal transformation began as a thought. It is in the mind. Your current reality is not more than a result of repeated thought, solidified into belief and acted upon until they became your life. If you believe you are capable of more, you will push forward. If you believe you are trapped, you will stay stuck. The war is not about circumstances, it's about mindset. Think about your own life. How many times have you talked yourself out of opportunities because of fear? How many times have you started with your goal with excitement only to let self doubt and distraction pull you away? This is what happens when we surrender the control of the battlefield. The enemy is not always failure or rejection, it is the quiet voice in our mind whispering, "You are not ready. You are not good enough. Why even try?" But here's empowering part. You do not have to fight this battle unarmed. The human brain is an extraordinary weapon. Neurosciences shows us that our brain are plastic. They can rewire and reshape themselves at any age. That means you are not stuck with a mindset you have been living with. You can literally reprogram your mental patterns and train your thoughts to work for you, not against you. To discipline your mind, you have to be aware of what is happening in your battlefield. You cannot fight what you do not see, because the strongest men are usually gentle. The smartest men are usually quiet. The wealthiest men are usually simple. The happiest men are usually private. The learned men appear peaceful. Real power and value does not need to seek attention. Only insecure and empty people with shallow minds shout above their noises, because empty barrel or empty buckets make the most noise. Thank you.